live. The very first thing I'll do on stream is fucking do some training. Train my fucking hands.
Train your
Because
what?
I've not done it yet today. Hello, welcome to Fast Food Thursday. Yeah, it's the same procedure as every James. Same procedures. It's always the same procedure, James. It's today. Yeah.
I'm just checking stocks and shit.
Why are you checking stocks, Posh?
Investment.
Are you investing?
Yeah, in my own personal shit. To make sure I have money, as savings.
Yeah. Okay.
Where the fuck is that view?
Are you trying to play the stock market, basically?
No. Give me a second. Where the fuck is it? Alright. Okay, there it is. Yeah, no, we're all good. Oh, doing pretty good. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, my dad helped me set me up, basically, with a small loan of $1 million. No, not $1 million. Less, far less, but, kept that at
900,000.
far less.
899,000.
Do I hear 899,000 going once, going twice, sold to a gent with a beautiful beard and sunglasses?
I don't have my sunglasses on.
Anyways, give me 1 second, would you? I need to...
It's fine. I'm here on the stream. I am here for you. That's my shit, by the way. Nothing on your end is ringing, chat. Don't worry about it.
Definitely taking... And that one. Alright. Give me 1 second, so... I can't divide that by 3, but I could... Too much. Give me a second. Alright. Sorry, just placing orders at the moment, because, yeah, I need to...
No, seriously, don't fucking worry about it.
But,
Just
I do have...
Sitting here quietly.
I have a few things to talk about, but nothing too kind of, like, ranty or... What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Motherfucker, I'm gonna... Shush. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, motherfucker. Get. How do I cancel these? Fuck. Give me a second. I think I've made a small mistake.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to Fast Food Thursday. The joals de racisme.
The joals de racisme, sí.
It's funny how like different our accents are. The name of the joals de racisme is the joals de racisme.
Catalan is actually quite an accented language. I don't know it's a word. Yeah.
It's basically, for those of you who don't know, I basically speak the deep south fucking redneck version of Catalan. The island people, the island barbarians version of the
Damn, bro.
language.
Alright, so I do have few small things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Is it your penis, Prash?
Yes.
Your penises?
A few
Yes.
small things. A few.
No,
Several.
but no, but seriously, like so I ranted last stream about music. I'm
Mhm.
not going to be ranting about music. Well, maybe a tiny bit, just because Apple is so fucking stupid. Whoever designed Apple's file support systems and what files they can support and execute and play and whatever needs to be taken and just slap some sense into.
Yes.
Because honestly, fuck you.
Yes.
Mhm.
But anyways, so going back to it, I've been having a very fun time trying to order, categorize, and just add metadata to my music files. I don't know why, but it is not necessarily therapeutic, but it is very calming and
I
very.
was gonna like say
I wouldn't.
autistic, but I get what you mean. Sometimes like getting control of your files can feel very empowering.
But no, genuinely, like, I would not say it's therapeutic. I would not say it's very fun, but I like it. And finding out who composed, it's like, oh, they did this with this instrument. That's so fucking cool. Or like, oh, complete MIDI soundtrack. What did they, what kind of tech wizard shit did they pull out of their ass?
Yes.
Also, I really fucking hate Apple's categorization because one, you can't put more than you can't put more than one composer on a single track. And if you put more than two, it's going to categorize those two as a single composer. So whenever you look at the list of composers, it's just like, oh, you have Michael Jeans, let's say, as one composer, and you've got Clarkson as another composer. If you have a track that has credit to both of them, that's going to treat them as a single composer. It's not going to say like, oh, well, he's composed it, but also this guy's composed it, so you can find them under the same composer, basically. It's like, so dumb. Same thing for genres and artists and whatnot. It's so fucking dumb. Genuinely.
Mhm.
Apple bad.
Apple is bad, yes.
It is known.
This is
Is
fact.
It is
truly.
written on
Many
the
are
old
saying
text.
this. Many have said this.
Also,
Mhm.
it is so fucking difficult sometimes to find any information about the album sometimes. Even if I go through shit like Moby Games, which has a very extensive catalog of like credit and game information basically, it is
Mhm.
still incredibly fucking hard.
They have a lot. They have credit information.
Yeah, no,
They
not
do they
credit
they
information.
they like do the banks contact them to be like, hey, what's the dealio with this guy?
No, I mean like artist credits and whatnot.
Ah.
Yeah. But
Well,
yeah,
I'm
it's
glad. I'm glad it feels. Glad it feels good to put like some fucking files down. Honestly, some
yeah.
data, some information.
Oh, there is one thing that annoys me, and this is partially my fault, partially Apple's fault. So me, in my infinite wisdom, decided, hey, let's clear all of the video game, not video game, all the downloaded soundtracks that I have from my phone first. And I also did this to iTunes. I re-upload them to iTunes. Everything's fine. I get the album covers, I get the artist names. I still have to muck around a bit, but Apple being Apple, fair.
Yeah.
Then I upload them to my phone. First time, I think I ranted about this, but first time around, half of the albums didn't appear, and half of the albums that did appear that weren't originally on my phone didn't have album covers. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I sync my phone, I think the next day, I can't recall, but yeah, I sync my phone, and now all of the new albums that weren't on my phone previously have all the album covers and shit, and that's great. Apart from a few, but that's because Apple doesn't support the image dimension and some bullshit like that, which is annoying, but I could easily deal with it. Then all of the albums I had on my phone that I had deleted on both iTunes and Apple Music on my phone that I had then re-uploaded do not have any of the album covers. The only way I can fix this is if I slightly change some of the metadata.
That's pretty annoying.
On iTunes specifically.
I just do Spotify nowadays because, I mean, and have for a few years, because just managing a huge music library and putting it on my phone and shit is such an unspeakable pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I think
don't
it's
have time
not
for it.
that I can deal with it. It's just getting it's not getting annoying. It's what's the word for it?
Genius.
Yes. No, but it's I don't know how to explain this, but it's just like, why is Apple so special in the worst of ways?
Yeah. Hey, when a teacher calls you special.
Yeah, when a teacher calls you special, it's a good thing.
Is it?
Yes, Posh, that is true. That is a real fact, which is in fact true.
Truly.
Continue believing this.
No, I was saying some bullshit, man. Come on.
Well, on my part, I've been invaded by the French.
How could that happen to you?
Well, you see, I have family from France, and they came
Oh,
here.
you poor thing.
Yeah.
You poor thing.
I mean, it's very fun. I love to make fun of the French, but being real for a second, I'm actually very happy that they came over. And as I think I mentioned, somewhere in the server, my cousins too have married Kim Kitsuragi from this Coliseum.
I'm sorry,
hang
what?
on, they have married Kim Kitsuragi?
Yep.
What does she mean by this? What do you mean by this?
What are you saying?
When you say they married Kim Kitsuragi from Disco Elysium, what precisely is the thing that you mean when you say this?
Her new husband has a striking resemblance, both in, well, more in terms of personality, but somewhat in terms of appearance, to Kim Kitsuragi, the character known as Kim Kitsuragi from the video game Disco Elysium.
That sounds
Japanese, or
wild.
that's the character trait of Kim Kitsuragi, isn't it? That he's Japanese. That's his character trait.
Yeah,
I analyze media, dude.
He's famously pretty simple and swallow character.
Yeah,
only known
just Japanese.
defined by his nationality.
Sorry, got distracted for a bit. I did a sleep study 2 days ago, where they gave me a test, and I brought back home and did it. It kind of fucked me up because it made it very difficult to sleep because I had to put something on my throat, and I'm not very used to anything being put on my throat while I sleep.
That's probably going to be a bit uncomfortable, really.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. Also, so normally the way I sleep is I sleep on my stomach, you know?
Yeah.
With this device on, I had to sleep on my back.
Oh.
And I am not very used to that.
I don't sleep on my
It
stomach.
took me about 3.
Yeah.
It took me about 3 months to get used to my CPAP mask, so I know what you're going through.
I don't have a CPAP mask. I don't think I'll get one given what they've been saying
Well,
so far.
just putting shit on your neck or face and trying to sleep with that can be pretty difficult, especially if you have to sleep in a certain position to do it.
I literally cannot sleep on my back. I've tried it many times, but I cannot do it. I just cannot do it.
Yeah, I
That's
sort of
fair.
have to move around until
Yeah.
I get tired enough to fall asleep. I cannot stay in a single position and try to sleep.
I always end up sleeping with one arm like on the side, one arm but actually let me just demonstrate. Let me open the webcam for all of you as well.
Don't do it, Burger.
Yeah, it's
It's a trap.
basically I need to be like this, one arm here and then on the side and then one of my legs angled and the other one straight. And then I'm at like a 45-degree angle where I'm not quite sleeping on my stomach, but also not quite sleeping on my side.
Oh.
See, I that's what I do in my truck, and then when I'm at home, my bed, the side of my bed is against the wall, because now I prefer to sleep on my side. So when I go to bed, I just like lay sideways against the wall, either the back of my truck or on the wall in my apartment.
Nice.
Decent.
Yeah. And plus have like 7 or 8 pillows as well, because for some reason
I can't stand that. I really can't stand having too much shit in my bed. It annoys me now because like my partners are autistic and they nest.
Yeah.
And I have to be like constantly throwing shit out of my bed.
Okay.
Well,
I do that.
I have to say, I can't do that out of necessity because I've been in a lot of small trucks trying to sleep in them, so I'm used to like having my laptop bag, like my feet resting on my laptop bag, and like my gym bag, and just having all that shit just in my bed, and it's just like I'm just used to it now.
I can't stand that.
Also, I have to say this, M. Thank you so much for recommending me MP3 tags. Holy crap!
Oh yeah, it's been around for like around for like 25 years.
Oh my god,
it's an incredible tool.
It's so useful.
Oh yeah, it makes it so easy to add artwork, to tag everything, to do consecutive number tagging. Yeah.
That's another thing I want to rant about. Okay, so I will share my screen quickly because I'll need. It's better if I show it instead.
He's not going to do it slowly. He's going to do it quickly.
Yeah. So basically, as you can see, this is me. So this is how some of them are. As in, I've had to fill all of these in apart from the file name. You see, and the file name is literally just this. I've had to like go through this and just try and find the credits and whatnot. Again, not fun, but I enjoy doing this in a sense.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay, so you could see like it's got the album cover, it's got the artist name, it's got genre. I'm still putting in the tracks and I'm putting in the titles. That's fine, But okay, so I've downloaded. Well, not downloaded. I have Windows Media Player saved, but I also have this one, which is the default for Windows 10. Look what happens when I open it up. Okay, no, that one worked. All right. That one worked. But like these 4 albums here, I know for a fact have cover art because if I go in their folder, just fuck it. This one. You can see
there's the cover art.
There's the cover.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is the cover here? Why? And like the worst thing is Apple somehow recognizes the cover art. Apple.
I call this a Microsoft issue then.
I call this Microsoft being fucking dumb.
Many such cases actually.
Microsoft more like Microsoft cock.
Heyo.
Microsoft bimbos. Wasn't there a guy on YouTube who went to the Microsoft bimbos like building in Japan?
The Microsoft bimbos?
Yeah, it used to be an old, like, funny internet picture of a building in Japan that I think was offering learning courses for Microsoft bimbos. Let me try to find it.
Wait, did you say
My-
bimbos?
Did you hang on? Did you
Or-
say Microsoft? That's what I came on. Microsoft.
Yeah, it's a real place, Microsoft bimbos.
That
Hang on, let
fucking
me show you the
rules,
picture.
actually. I'm a big
Jesus
fan of this.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to select the text. I want the image. I hate new phones. It's so convenient that they can select text and images, but it does not help when you're trying to save the image.
It really is Microsoft bimbos. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's let's see. It was located in Gunma, Maebashi, Koimachi, Japan, and it's permanently closed.
Damn.
Rip. Honestly, salute to
Oh.
a fucking legend, to a real one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought.
Oh,
I
Nick
thought you
Robert.
said.
Nick.
So,
Oh, go
I
ahead.
thought you said bimbos like a dumb but pretty. Yeah, like a woman.
I mean,
who-
it says you basically pronounce it the same way. Bimbos.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Damn.
I was hoping.
But
you
no,
know?
this is a classic. This is a classic, picture and meme. Now that I can select the text, I can actually translate what that says. I'm gonna select the kanji and see what it says.
Oh yeah, this
Kanji's
is
not.
also a... No, go ahead.
Kanji's not fit in your mouth.
Lamo.
Let's
Oh.
see.
I do. They've also that thing the sleeping test was for a day, and then I had to bring it back. They wanted me at first to bring it back at 9 in the morning, and
see
then
if
go
you
and
slept.
fetch. Lamau. No, but they then wanted me to go and fetch another piece of equipment that I have now. At 3 in the afternoon. I said, like, look, can we not just do the exchange when I'm going to go get that other piece of equipment? And they're like, yeah, sure, okay. I was like, why
We
was that so fucking
hadn't
difficult?
even considered that.
He's like, bro, what the fuck? But yeah, now I have a sleep monitor watch that I have to wear continuously unless I take a shower, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And what are you testing with this? What's the test?
I don't know. I think they're testing.
Your doctor was
Blood.
like, "Hey, wait, hang on, we're gonna
I can't
attach a
recall.
bunch,
Give me a second.
of
I've got the
equipment to you,"
papers. I've got the
Oh, no,
papers
I
here.
didn't.
Give me a second.
and you're not like, "Oh, what the fuck is the reason for this, though?"
Okay, thank you.
Perhaps
Yeah.
it's the government trying to survey you.
That records.
Sorry for
motion
the
and light.
shouting.
No worries.
I will forever be angry with you about this.
Okay, so
You are not forgiven.
basically, it's supposed to record motion and light. So whenever I'm active, basically, or whenever I'm, awake. It also has a sleep mode, which I have to turn on manually, of course. It just says monitors general activity, sleep schedule, naps, wake up episodes,
Mhm.
sleep quantity and quality.
Good.
I was going to continue the joke from before, but I decided not to.
I am touched by your restraint.
Thank you. It took a lot.
Yeah, I also have to complete a sleep diary, apparently, or not necessarily a sleep diary, a activity diary.
They're
more
making
than-
you do a lot of shit while you're sleeping, dude. Like,
No. So basically,
This is gonna make you sleep. I feel like they're trying to make you sleep worse.
I mean, to be
No,
fair,
no.
sleeping it's like pretty easy. I can do
It's
it
a
with my eye
watch
skills.
I just have to wear on my wrist. It has to keep contact with my skin almost 24/7 unless I'm in a shower. Or, in water in general.
You're just gonna stay in
Um,
the shower the whole time, so you don't have to wear it.
Exactly.
Thank you
But
very much. You have a good
You
day.
you can shower with that arm outside of it,
yeah,
and
probably.
like it just over time gets really
They-
stinky.
They call it a sleep diary, but it's more like an activity diary to see like what I do in the day, like if I take any meds, what I would do like in terms of like exercise, if I drink, when I would put myself in bed and when I think I sleep. So like they tell me to separate when I put myself to bed and when like what time I think I've gone to sleep, like a little guesstimate, I guess.
Mhm.
They're making
yeah,
you do a lot on your own. I just went to a clinic and slept there.
Yeah, no, this was the this was the after. This is another thing they want me to do, but separate from the sleep test. It's just to make sure, like, yeah, no, his fuck, what do you call
That's a bizarre fucking job, though, to be like a guy who just watches people sleep.
it? Yeah.
Oh, but they
People get
also
paid-
got me to.
Hold
They
on,
also
hold on.
gotta like.
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
There are people who get paid for that.
Yes, yes. They're
Yeah.
sleep
For
scientists.
free
They're
all
called
the time.
minders.
Mind.
Yeah. When I did my sleep test, it was a little old lady that was doing it, and she had this. They were doing sleep tests for two people, me and another guy, and it took her like 20 minutes each to like put on all the sensors and adjust the mask and get everything hooked up. And
Well,
they're like, it's like you're getting put into the Matrix.
Hell yeah.
I mean, not literally, but it's just like
No, literally.
they just hook you up to all this shit. They hook you up to all this shit, and they're like, okay, lights out, go to sleep now. And it's like, how?
I feel like I'm
You
on a
got me all-
Chinese milking goon farm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this a fetish thing? Is that what's going on here?
They're milking
Yeah,
you for
it's-
content.
For real.
And then randomly in the middle of the night, she would come in and just start like adjusting sensors and stuff on the sleep. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Stop touching me. And it's like, no, we have to do this. And it's like,
No, I have to touch your penis, sir. It is necessary.
I have to come in and
It needs to happen.
yeah. And then they wake you up at like 6 o'clock. Well, it's like they put you to bed at like 10, and then they wake you up at 6 sharp, and then they have to take all the stuff off again, and they're like, okay, go have breakfast now. And it's like that's like the one perk is you get free breakfast at the
I
cafe.
feel used, honestly.
No, but to be fair, I would not want to be at an NHS hospital at the moment. They're very short-staffed and just all around.
Well, at least no one's gonna sneak into your room and fucking molest you.
Like touch your face. Yeah.
They're too busy for that shit.
I think it would
Yeah.
have either a very violent reaction or would fucking die of terror.
No, and the worst part is because I'm a fat person, so I have like the jowls.
Yeah.
So it's like she would come come into the room middle of the night, and I'm asleep, and she will lift my jowls to check the sensors underneath them. It's just like, what are you? And she's like, oh, it's okay, just go back to sleep.
What the fuck?
And it's just like, what?
Nurses are different, honestly. Like there's shit that they just do not care about.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, good lord. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's about time. What should I draw today?
Microsoft Bimbos.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I'm back now. Sorry
Alright.
about that.
Was it not you
Yeah, it was
talking
like-
this whole time? Who told the sleep lab story then if it wasn't you?
Oh no, that was me. That was me. But it's just like every time I get back into my truck, my phone connects to the truck stereo instead of my headset. It just wants to do that.
Oh shit. Oh,
But yeah, that was like kind of terrifying realizing that for like 82 times an hour, I would stop breathing,
Ooh.
and they're all for like a microseconds.
that's a lot of times.
Yeah. That's like more than they totaled it up, and like the average was about 3 minutes an hour. I wasn't breathing.
Yeah, that's no bueno. I wouldn't fuck with that. I would just
Whoa.
breathe instead of.
Skill
You
issue, I
don't
guess.
just
I went to a nose
breathe.
doctor literally yesterday because I have trouble breathing through my nose, and I've always had.
Yeah, the nose
Um,
doctor, the nose doctor.
So the one of the nostrils is basically permanently blocked up, and this was a couple months ago. He did a bunch of tests, and he was like, take this allergen spray, use it for a couple of weeks, then stop using it, then come back in April. And I know now for a
Alright.
fact that I am allergic to absolutely nothing. But also, well, I can. He was like, you can either do like an operation, which is kind of a big deal, to fix your nose, or you can just use this nasal spray for the rest of your life. And I was like, I'm gonna take the nasal spray. Thank you very much.
Fun
But
fact,
it really is nice as fuck to be able to breathe. I'm very enthusiastic about
I
that.
think breathing is pretty important. So yes,
Yeah,
I
I've
think
heard
it's
about
good.
this.
You can do it.
I've heard
Nah,
about this.
you can live without breathing,
For
completely possible.
For like a couple seconds, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, breathing is for cucks.
I can hold my
Really?
breath for quite a long time. Actually, I think my record.
Jerry,
Hmm?
my flatmate, has been living off no breathing for 5 years now, and he's never looked healthier.
He's just a corpse.
Yeah.
You know what I discovered? It was something I learned about a couple of years ago, and I was like, "Oh, that's terrifying," and then I immediately forgot about it. I just remembered that in large parts of the United States, there's a type of tick. It's like
Ugh.
called. It's like called like a star, like a yellow star tick or something like
Ugh.
that. And what I found out is that if you get bit by this tick, there's a chance it can give you an allergy that makes you severely allergic to mammalian meat.
Yeah, the
So
Lone
like
Star tick.
lamb. Yeah,
Right.
Lone Star tick.
Yeah,
I keep saying this, but I'll say it again. Kill all ticks.
ticks
Annihilate
love me.
them.
Ticks love me. I've had so many
Yeah.
ticks in also like in fucking just above my crotch area too. Like
Oh,
in the space
Yeah.
between my belly and my dick. I have had
Just
every
looking
time
for-
I look at a forest, a tick just nestles there.
I have.
I hate the concept of ticks. I've never been bitten by one, but I genuinely loathe
They're
them.
genuinely disgusting creatures.
I don't know what's up with me, but bugs in general don't bite me. I have never been bitten by a tick, and honestly, I don't want to.
Mosquitoes don't
Sorry.
fuck with me. Mosquitoes, they don't really like me very much.
Mosquitoes fuck with me
Oh
a
no,
lot.
I get mosquitoes, I get ticks, I get if I was dirty enough, I'd probably get lice and fleas as well. I'd probably get bed bugs if I was just like disgusting.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't. This
Also,
is it. One of the nice things about living up here is that it's too cold for cockroaches.
for now,
Cock.
For now, yeah.
So that's pretty nice. I hope it gets warmer here. It's fucking cold as shit, especially in the winter. I'm a big
you do
warmth
not want that to
enthusiast.
happen. Already, we
Yeah.
apparently in more of the how do you say less warm areas of France already heating up, and apparently they're getting ticks and stuff that should not be able to
Oh
live
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, fuck.
I just want
Also,
more warmth.
also, there's a risk. There's also a risk if you get a cockroach infestation that if you develop an allergy to cockroaches, you also develop an allergy to chocolate.
No, that. Oh my
How
god,
is
no.
that possible?
That I would kill myself if that happened.
There's
I
like a
cannot live in a world like
chemical.
that.
There's a chemical in cockroaches that's similar to a chemical in chocolate. So if an allergy is developed, it could trigger an allergy with chocolate as well.
That's wild.
That is depressing.
Yeah. So keep your shit clean.
Ooh, fuck me. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
the thing
like
about cockroaches is in a way that, like, if one person has them, the whole building has them. Essentially.
Yep.
yeah.
There used
I
to
have
be,
little
like-
silverfish, but those are nice because they will eat like mold and shit.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I'm fine with like
Cool.
silverfish. I'm fine with spiders.
Oh, I love spiders.
You know, because they take care. Yeah, because they take care of pests. And no, it's just all the useless shit like ticks, mosquitoes. You know, those can go extinct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean cockroaches do eat garbage, but there's a lot of insects and bugs that eat garbage, so we really don't need those anyway.
I
I throw
sort
the
of,
garbage out anyway.
I sort of
Yeah.
conceptually like cockroaches as long as they keep far from me. Like, you know, they're not doing anything bad or wrong. They just
I find cockroaches to be a special sort of disgusting. I have to be honest.
I mean, I get it.
Kind of understand, to be honest.
That's why I want them to be vibing, like, over there, far away from me. But, like, again, they're not harming anyone. They're not doing anything bad. They quite actually they are quite useful in a way. So, and it's sort of all for our fault that they are everywhere. No,
Ow.
I mean,
Well, I mean, since it's our fault that they're everywhere, it should be our responsibility to eradicate them. Then.
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
They're chill. You know.
I mean, it's our fault that mosquitoes are as prevalent as they are these days. So it's our
Yeah, but
duty to get rid of those as well.
I mean, but mosquitoes suck. They have no redeeming
This
qualities.
is actually extremely true. That is literally what they do.
Yeah.
That's true.
See, once
Shut
again, I'm correct.
There's I'm the same way with rats. Like pet rats, like domesticated, like pet rats. Like I
Adorable.
love them. I think they're adorable. They're smart. They're clever. You know, they're super clean. But then when it comes to like just not wild rats, but urban feral rats,
Yeah.
I fucking despise them because they
Understandable.
take all that cleverness and brains, and they just are some of the meanest motherfuckers, and they're dirty as hell. They don't even try to keep themselves clean. You know, they're just so nasty.
The
and
rats,
so
all the
mean.
rats I know, they're one of the good ones. But those
Yeah.
filthy fucking from outside,
Those filthy fuckers.
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah, and they're like And I do not want this sentence to be misconstrued. I mean, literal rats, rodents, they're like half the population of Paris.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I also learned today? You can breed guinea pigs with mice and make guinea mice or pig mice,
Guys! They're guys!
and they're so adorable. Look up guinea pig mouse hybrids, and they're so fucking adorable.
The gays!
Lamau.
I also found out. About Z-donks. It's a hybrid between zebras and donkeys, and they also look really cool as well.
Oh yeah.
Basically, I was reading an article about that Russian doctor who tried to make chimp-human hybrids, and those were his previous experiments. Was he was the creator of the Z-donk and the guinea mouse hybrid.
Mm.
So yeah, after those two, he was like, "All right, let's try to mix up some chimp cum and some human eggs, or vice versa."
The fuck? I don't
Let's
think
bust this.
I don't think that was the next step.
No, it
He just
obviously
wanted to
doesn't work.
fuck an orangutan, honestly.
Honestly, that was no joke. An orangutan was the only one to be somewhat successful, but then the eggs just died. But it was that was like the most progress he made was with orangutans.
That is good.
He was doing it.
The official position of the Fast Food Thursday Corporation is that outcome was good.
Yeah, I'm saying it was the furthest along. Also, his reasoning for doing it, because he was a hardcore Soviet, was his reasoning for doing that was so he could, quote, kill gods. He wanted to prove Darwinian. He wanted to prove Darwinian evolution and just completely destroy religion with his human chimp.
Now that is something I can get behind.
Alright, it was mostly bad.
I imagine this guy like trying to breed a human orangutan super soldiers that he can like send to heaven so they will kill God.
Hello, I am making human hybrid
God
orangutan.
Yeah. Like
and
God
they
is
gonna kill God.
Like God is some fucking wicked witch that's like, oh, he will only be killed by something not of his own creation.
That would make for a really good premise for like a indie like twin stick shooter or something.
I actually have something to use it on.
Maybe that's what you should draw.
Alright.
Yeah, Burger Krieg orangutan human hybrid.
Oh no.
Truly. Yes, let's go, baby.
But like a commando soldier.
Yeah.
Oh
wait, I might lose signal because I'm going into the mountains again. But here's a basis you can use. There was in the Metal Slug games. There was a power up you can get where you get a companion, which is a baby chimpanzee with an Uzi, and it's so adorable. Let me try to find the sprite before I get cut off here.
Are you doing this while driving?
Man has some. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
All right. I'm not an expert on driving, but I'm pretty sure I'm not doing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not a I am not a specialist in this, but I think.
Nothing's good enough.
I have started calling ferrets snake cat.
Snake what?
Ferrets are really.
Snake cats.
Ferrets are really.
Oh, yeah, what? Sorry?
Oh no, I love ferrets. Ferrets
Oh,
are
yes,
cool.
I love them.
Yeah, ferrets are cool.
Yeah,
They are
It's just
vicious little bastards, though.
it's just you have to be really careful if they're around really small items because they might eat them, and they can get a blockage, which can be
Yeah.
really not good for the little guys.
I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense. They are already basically spaghetti. Like,
Yeah,
their
True.
intestines must be like actual spaghetti.
Nothing's good enough.
I remember I watched a video on TikTok of I think I mentioned this video before, but it was a video of a ferret chasing a plastic ball down a flight of stairs, and then like her owner like right behind her had a huge bin of like plastic balls and dumped them over right behind her, and it goes in the slow mo. And so the ferret's just chasing down this one ball intently, and then from its peripheral.
Yeah, he's definitely going into.
The king
Yeah,
is
on the
going
other
into the
side.
mountain.
So speaking of, I once saw a video of another lady who also had some ferrets, who for some reason fucking loved something she called the macaroni bucket, which was a bucket filled with raw macaroni. That she would put the ferrets in.
What?
You would, yeah, it was a bucket of raw macaroni that you would put the ferrets into. And it was just like, around, I have a great fucking time.
Jesus.
I do not understand it, but I do share their enthusiasm.
Yeah, I think if I were a ferret, I would also enjoy that, actually. I'd be a big
Yeah.
fan of that.
And maybe that's what heaven is, like just,
No thoughts.
Being a ferret.
yeah, in a big bucket of macaroni.
Oh yeah, fuck, that would be the life.
Weed is now legal in Germany, and
Nice.
Yippee!
the other day I
Who is
saw.
das bitte?
The other day I saw. I saw like a fucking pizza delivery guy in like a Mercedes E-Class. I was like, damn. The times are bad for like drug dealers.
Well, now.
Yeah. And that is to know the Mercedes E-Class is like the universal drug dealer car.
Yeah, it's part of the uniform. It's like the company
Of
car
course.
of the drug dealer corporation.
Of course.
They all drive E-Class Mercedes.
The drug dealer corporation started by Ronald, a drug dealer.
Yeah. They sell like hair products. And
Yes.
this has nothing to do with weed. It's just these are two
Yes.
completely separate sentences.
Drogeria.
Yeah. I love like drogeria and drogerie. And like I guess like English speakers have it too with drugstore because it's such a
Yeah.
it's such a funny premise to just call going to your dealer at the drugstore.
I am joining the war on drugs on the side of drugs.
Yeah, and drugs won too. I really
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that shit.
They did win, in fact.
Like
And Ronan
more on
Regan
us,
was
more like suck my duck.
correct.
Speaking of duck, this Saturday I'm gonna have some Peking duck.
Hmm.
I'm going to go to a distant place and I'm going to have some Peking duck.
Hmm. It was peeking the duck. It was looking at you.
No, the king peed on it.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
What king?
You know what? I'm not sure. It's just some king. They just got
Oh,
some king.
it could be anyone.
No,
Like
any king, not just
well,
anyone. It
I mean,
has
of
to
course,
be a
not
king.
anyone.
That's
But
obviously.
so, but like it could be any. Like, it could be any king in the sense that you don't know which one, or that any king would work.
Yeah, any of the kings would work. I'm just not sure which one they got to pee on the ducks. This
Oh,
time.
I see. Like,
I reckon it's not James because he's pretty busy.
Who's James?
No, hang on, Charles. His name is Charles.
I mean,
Wow.
I think, despite what you just said, I think he probably pees a lot. So
He does it every day.
yeah, but like I think he probably pees more than the average king.
Why do you say this? Does he just have the kind of face?
Yeah, it's just sort of the vibe he gives off.
Yeah.
Like he's a bit of a peace king.
Are you sure about that?
I
Yeah.
assume it's expensive to book him though for peeing on the.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's probably.
He strikes me as more of a like pee on the pheasant type of guy, as opposed to pee on the duck. He's pretty posh.
What king do you think would be the cheapest to book for?
Probably King Kong.
And you could feed on like a lot of ducks
Yeah,
with that
he's like
one.
he very. I suppose then he wouldn't be that. He's like the cheapest on like because you get like a package deal like per duck.
Mhm.
It's cheaper by far, but he only does big jobs, so it's
Of course.
ultimately more expensive than any individual.
Yeah,
king.
that's why it's really hard to make Peking duck at home because
Yeah, you have to.
it gets really expensive.
Yeah, that's why it's cheap, a lot better getting that in China, because King Kong obviously lives in China.
Of course.
He has a Chinese name.
I mean, I mean, Kong is in fact a Chinese word.
Yeah. Yeah, this. Yeah, that's me. That's us. All right, that's us for Thursday for you.
uh,
This is true, really.
yeah, no falsehoods have been spoken at any point.
Yeah, this is true.
Yep. If you just keep reassuring that everything you say is true, at one point it becomes true. If you think about
That's actually true.
yeah,
Many people don't know this.
yeah. That's why I'm never wrong.
Hey, me too. That's such a
Wow,
coincidence.
we have so much in common. Oh my god.
Literally every single opinion.
Wow. I thought people like they should do as I say and think as I do,
Yeah.
but they say something about no.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't understand honestly.
So
I think
how do you all feel about the economy?
The economy trash, yo.
economy these nuts.
Yes, I agree. It is
Once again,
nuts.
It's
yes,
honestly not that fun.
The other day I listened to the classic Shaggy song Mr. Bombastic. Did you know that he
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
actually talk like that?
Oh god.
He just literally talks like a regular guy. He's just what like a normal sounding guy from New York. And
not that normal in that case.
no, okay, yeah, no, I mean, not even for like by New York standards. He's just like, he's one of the most normal sounding musicians that like I know. And he developed that like particular singing voice to like make fun of drill sergeants in the army while he was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did a record with it and it became very popular and he was like, I mean, I guess this is just my thing now. And he just kept doing it, and he became immensely successful.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I likes me a Shaggy song. It's there's I was struck by the feminism of Mr. Bombastic when he says that like feel free to say no to this. I can handle rejection. Essentially like highlighting the inherent power dynamic while at the same time trying to compensate for it by inviting the woman in the transaction to reject his advances in case she didn't feel comfortable doing so on account of his incredible riz and power. So that's very progressive of Shaggy. And it
Yeah,
also projects a lot of genuine confidence, which sometimes I have found women actually become more attracted to you when you empower them and make them comfortable for some reason. For some reason, people like that. Can you shed some insight on this, Alex? Can you explain to us why this is?
Don't
uh,
do it, Alex. Don't do it.
yeah, like legally I cannot. Sorry.
Okay.
Oof. Damn.
Yeah,
I was just doing it for a bit. I didn't think like
Terrible.
you genuinely had an actual valid reason. Jesus.
Yeah,
yeah,
the Council of Women has been like, you cannot
yeah,
reveal our secrets.
yeah. I have already
You
done
do
it too
anything,
many
you're
times.
fucked.
Yeah, if I reveal one more state secret,
Yeah,
I will be executed.
the state of women.
Yes, state of women.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
Womania.
yeah,
Womania.
yeah. And the neighborhood is called the womanhood.
You've said too much.
Hell yeah.
What?
Uh,
What?
like they show up.
They actually show up.
They show up
Fuck.
like these those like tiny guns that they pull out of their purse. It's like, oh, those are some really nice shoes. Shot you in the head. Boom.
Okay, but like I I think maybe a glittery gun. It's a vibe, you know, like a tiny
Yeah.
glittery pink. That's a vibe. I would wear one of those. Do you
Speaking
wear
of
those? Do
which,
you carry them? I guess you carry them.
there's
Mhm.
you know, my, yeah.
You see?
I'm currently doing something very special. I am filtering a peanut butter and jelly sort of liqueur.
Oh,
Yeah, it should be like done filtering tomorrow, and then it'll be like a clear, like, well, it's not clear strictly speaking. It's like it's translucent, but it's like, it's marmalade colored. Um,
I see.
fucking um, is this fucking real? It's, he looks so
I don't.
tortured, dude.
Damn.
Why am I here?
Good God. What the fuck is up with Google at the moment? This is something I've noticed with me going through like music credits and whatnot, but all the sites it's been giving up to me has been so for some of them understandably it's Steam, but then it gives me like Steam Swedish, Steam Portuguese, Steam
Yeah, Google
but
has
why
Chinese.
no.
would you perk a geese?
No, it's just like why? Like it's giving me so many
Google
non-English
has been
sites.
becoming more and more shit for the past couple of years, and now they're really. I mean, now everyone is trying to like integrate fucking AI technology into whatever
Oh,
it is
fuck
that they're
that.
doing, even when that is an explicitly very bad idea, because they it's. This is so insane to me because it's genuinely one of the most revolutionary and important technologies that humanity's ever
And
come
then
up
look
with.
where we are.
And like it still manages to be a bubble because tech bros are so insane. And like the stock market is such a I demand infinite investment forever, and I demand that this now must be the thing that can do literally everything.
Yeah, and it also like sort of takes away legitimacy from like legitimate uses of AI. Like
Yeah.
for example, it's quite amazing that new thing they can do where they generate with AI frames in between frames of a video game because that's actually faster than rendering those frames, and you
Yeah.
can sort of double your frame rate by fucking magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the arts, there are so many valid applications of that. But also, I told someone that they've been developing an AI that can like crack fusion.
What do
In the
you
sense that like one of the major problems is that we can't sustain fusion reactions for long. Like we can make fusion reactions happen, we just can't sustain them for long because
Mhm.
they're like very unstable. But they've been trained, like they're having increasing success training an AI that can like read the data and like accurately predict the kind of changes that need to be made in the reactor in order to ensure that the reaction will remain stable. And they've been like seriously prolonging the length of time by which we can have like a stable ongoing fusion reaction with this thing. That's insane.
We can use it to kill God.
Yes.
Yeah.
The AI has like already unlocked like half a dozen new antibiotics because it's really good at protein folding problems. It's something that has historically required unspeakable amounts of computing power.
Yeah. Okay,
AI
I'm not
will
looking
murder.
forward to it in my area of work at the moment because it's definitely going to kill off a lot of small businesses.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a major upheaval thing. But the thing is, that's really not even the AI that does it. It's the fucking big corporations that are like, oh well,
Hmm.
we can just use an AI for this. Until in a couple years they realize that you can't just do that. And that's just a
Hmm.
fundamental problem with how our economy is built.
Fucking sucks right now.
Yeah, it's not a great time.
But,
Hmm.
well, England's not doing any better, to be honest.
I like this creature.
This creature is cute.
Yeah, it's a good creature. Creature.
But yeah, it's just tiring, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I get it being tiring. That's the fucking
Jesus.
capitalist
Oh,
grind for
man,
you.
have you listened to reggae metal?
Yes,
I
actually.
think I have heard that it's one song.
I
There's a
remember. I
very...
remember the fucking this one song from Need for Speed Most Wanted by Skindred. It's in my Spotify favorites because
Was
it's a
it
it's a
Oh, it
banger.
is Skindred. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I know
that
what
was the
that
one I
means.
was thinking of when I thought about it, because I'd
Yeah.
listened to it. I was like, holy
It's
shit, this
that's
is
a
a
fucking banger.
vibe.
I'm not even like a metal fan, but that song particularly is really fucking good.
Oh yeah, I know these people. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
God, you know something's a bit whack when so the band barely has anything on its Wikipedia page,
Mm-hmm.
and then I look at the genres it associates with itself.
Mm-hmm.
Alternative rock, hard rock, punk rock, reggae fusion, progressive rock, industrial experimental rock, pop punk, riot girl.
Riot Girl.
Is that a
Yeah, apparent
genre?
is an
Yes,
underground.
yay, Riot Girl.
Wait, is described as an underground feminist punk movement that began during the early 1990s.
Hello.
Bass.
Hello.
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 How
Fucking
long? How
bass.
late am I? I forget if we start at 1 or 2, but
We are
have
closing up.
24
30
minutes
minutes.
left of the show.
It's actually
shit.
already done.
well,
It's
here's what it
over.
is. I got lunch.
Um,
So, underground feminist movement. What are we talking about?
Music,
I-
actually.
Music.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Hey.
OJ died.
Yep.
who?
Yeah,
riddance.
the coffin is too small. Am I fucking right?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Do you think they're gonna
No.
bury him with those gloves?
That would be wild too. I hope they do.
Riot Girl.
God, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
It'd be really
Joals.
funny if he came out now and said like I actually did do it.
I recently discovered through a friend a French ska band that I think it's known by its components and two people, me and the friend who showed me.
He's revealing more secrets from women. Boys, we got her.
Don't worry, this is not a woman's secret. It's just I don't know. It just a band that's not very successful. I'm going to post the song and I'm going to post.
Why is it? The hairless guinea pig looks exactly like itself with hair. Alright.
What the people see? That's so dumb.
That rules.
What part?
This is very
Space
nice.
yaourt. Allez voler, lutin vol. Allez vol, lutin vol.
Mhm.
Wait.
All along, baguette.
Oh,
Shut up.
I agree.
Does that laugh like? Posh, do you have
Yeah.
any? Do you have any proper? Do you have any French friends who like laugh like that in any capacity? I'm legitimately curious.
No.
I don't because stereotypes. There's some basis in
though.
reality
I
for
have
some.
French friends who laugh like this.
Bullshit.
This is real.
Bullshit.
This,
Baggy.
this is definitely not a fabrication, by the way. I'm not
Yep.
making this up.
Bullshit. I do not believe you.
But yeah, as I was saying, I'm making peanut butter and jelly liqueur, and it's
Nice.
We're gonna see if it's good.
Peanut.
Because
The
it was
nut of
just
peas.
literally somebody said, "Oh, you can fat wash peanut butter," and I was like, "You can fat wash peanut butter? That's
What's
true.
fat wash?
It's when you infuse alcohol with a fat flavor. This is some that's commonly done with brown butter and bacon fat.
Oh yeah, because
But you can do it with any fat, really.
like
I
many
think
Brown butter whiskey is something that people do. Fucking olive
Chris.
oil gin for some reason. That seems to be a popular one.
I
I
mean,
think
doesn't sound terrible.
It
is
actually
wait,
does sound
did you say
terrible.
just with fat or like with fat or like I'm sorry, what did you say? Like it's infused with fat or alcohol?
No, you infuse the alcohol with the fat flavor, but you don't obviously keep
Hmm.
the fat itself.
Oh, yeah, that was clarifying.
You could do this with milk. This is called milk washing to like mellow out drinks. This
Like
is
Baileys.
sometimes done with tea-based alcohol infusions because they tend to develop a lot of tannins and become extremely bitter.
God, I've gotten so fucking into tea.
Yeah,
Again,
you are in your tea arc.
yeah. I have cleared up a drawer in my room just for tea.
Hmm.
And like I have it over here. And I have some cups and a teapot. I have this mixing of tea. I have some white tea, so two different types of pu'er. Raw
Some
pu'er.
whiteys.
Here's some cooked pu'er. I have some more. No, this is green tea. This is very fucking good green tea. It tastes like mango, sort of.
Oh.
Um, it's very aromatic. It's from this year's harvest.
Nice.
Like other kinds of tea, green tea is best consume as soon as possible.
Green tea is trash and you should feel ashamed of yourself. No, I'm kidding. It's good. But I can't
Yeah.
have any
Why?
Why
I
can't you
have.
have green tea?
because it
Yeah.
has caffeine.
Oh yeah.
Can't take caffeine with fucking antidepressants.
Oh,
Makes me
no,
go
Can't?
absolutely fucking wild.
Do
not even
they?
a small amount.
No,
Damn, bro.
unfortunately not.
Wild.
I'm so fucking jealous.
So there are some varieties of tea that actually do not have caffeine in them, like 0%.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
My mom managed to find some decaffeinated Earl Grey tea, and I love it. They replaced, so it's really weird. They replaced, I think, the caffeine with orange, and
Orange.
it works. And
Oh
it
yeah, Earl
feels
Grey and
like
orange is fantastic as a
Oh,
combo.
no. So the Earl Grey, they've replaced the caffeine out. So they've taken the caffeine out of it. So whatever is giving the Earl Grey the caffeine is out of it. And they used orange. I think they've used orange to kind of substitute it because whenever I drink it and I taste that orange, it kind of reminds me of coffee.
There's actually a
Of caffeine,
thing.
sorry, not
Yeah.
coffee.
There's actually a thing they do in Yunnan, which they take an orange, stuff it with pu'er tea, and sort of let it dry and age, and you drink it like as a whole thing. You know that you drink the tea inside the orange, and it gives it its flavor. And as it ages, it also gets more complex and more. I don't know.
I love food that's aged. It's one of my favorite fucking things to do is aging. I like filtered and bottled a liqueur that was supposed to like steep for 2 months, and I had
Mhm.
almost had it steeping for a whole year.
Hmm.
And it's so intense. It's so flavorful.
What was steeping again? I'm sorry.
A liqueur.
Nice.
Liqueur.
Yeah.
Cool.
Liqueur.
It has like cocoa nibs and cardamom and a lot of different like herbs in it.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds
it's
fun.
really good.
I forgot my
No.
cardamom at a different house.
Damn, this is truly a fucking disaster.
Yeah,
My,
it's been
my
there for a
soul
while.
goes out to you.
Yeah, I think at this point it's my grandma's property. It's been a while.
Legally.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably ask Joe to get it.
I could, but I could also buy a new cardamom.
That was a sneaky one. That was very sneaky right there.
Thank you.
I feel like that almost worked.
I actually didn't get it. I felt bad about that.
Everyone, shut up, shut up. Do you want to know who Joe is? Shut up.
Okay, Joe. Okay, all right.
Ask me who Joe is. Just ask me who Joe is.
Please don't.
Oh, hell, you get it.
Family. Oh, family, please don't.
Ask me who Joe is. Ask me who Joe is.
All right,
Fuck,
please
that's
don't.
really good voice. Answer the question. Answer the question, Batman.
All right. Who's Joe?
Joe Mama.
Damn. Got her. Fucking wrecked.
Got her.
I did it.
That
He
bitch.
got you.
I got her. I did it.
Actually, my
Yeah.
boyfriend's
Anyway,
name is
I
Joe,
thought
so
Your whose name is Joe?
my boyfriend's name is Joe.
Nice.
Yeah.
it's Joe boyfriend.
Yes.
You've-
Oh, that's a good one.
Joe Boy, is he on the Discord?
I'm not sure if he's on the Discord.
Oh fuck, please.
I
Yeah,
don't
give him the-
actually know.
Yeah,
I don't
give him the
believe
nickname
so.
Joe Boyfriend. Yeah, tell him to nickname himself Joe Boyfriend now. That'd be funny.
Pretty sure he's not here.
Give him the role of like
Oh, well.
Give him the role like concubine or something. That'd be funny.
I would have to
That's-
do that with too many people.
Okay, but what would actually make it funnier?
Yeah, I
We're
actually.
actually now a whore.
Yeah, I mean, my boyfriend and my girlfriend slept over at my house tonight, so.
Nice.
Last night.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
I am unapologetically restarting my tea rant, but just for a second. I have this one that I really liked. It's very interesting. It's like a oolong, so like a partially oxidized tea. Imagine it's like somewhere
Nice.
in the spectrum between a green and a black tea. Like,
Yeah.
there are some that it's more towards green. Yeah. Well, but that's been roasted over coals, and it's sort of like a hybrid between tea and coffee in terms of taste.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really like that one, but I think the one I like the most is also the hardest sell, because it's a bug-beaten black tea, which means a tea made with the leaves that have been beaten by bugs.
I don't. Well, does that make it special somehow?
Yes, actually, because the aromatic compounds in tea exist as a defense mechanism against different types of predators. So when the leaves are beaten, the plant releases more of those aromatic compounds as a defense mechanism, which makes the tea like a lot more complex and quite good, actually.
I
Yeah, just-
love that as humans we've gone like, oh, this you trying to defend yourself? Well, we'll see about that. I like it when they struggle. Like, fucking, that's the human approach to fucking.
You just realized something? I was gonna say I like Guinness and say the posh. At least you still have beer, but no, alcohol and antidepressants is way worse.
Yeah. This is something I've been actively pushing people to stop giving me alcohol.
Nice.
Not
Yeah.
that I drank much, but like sometimes people will go like, "Hey, how about a drink?" I'm like, "I'd rather not until these 2 months are up."
I mean,
I will-
fucking England is pretty harsh drinking culture as well. Like, I know this from
Yeah.
Germany. Like, especially when you're out on the country, it's so weird how like there's nothing to do, so people just get fucking drunk all the time.
Have you
And
ever
like
heard
not
my
drinking is considered like extremely weird.
Have you
Yup.
ever heard my crackpot sociology theory?
Which one?
No.
That all societies could be classified based on the most traditional upper and downer, like which is generally a kind of alcohol and generally a caffeinated drink,
Yeah.
but not necessarily. Like you could have like a wine and coffee society, which would be, for example, France or Italy or Spain. You could have a beer and tea society, which could be, for example, the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I don't know, sake and tea could be like sake, the rice wine sake. It could be Japan or South Korea. I don't know. You could have a weed and coffee society,
Like
etc.,
the
etc.
United States of America.
United
yeah.
States of A.
Actually, fucking coffee is more popular in England than in like Britain than tea.
I mean, they need to compensate for like the constant overcast and general terrible disposition that they put in.
I like the weather in England. I'm gonna go forth and say that I like the weather in England.
I actually quite like overcast too. It's relaxing.
It's very
I love
relaxing. It
vitamin
rains a lot, but at the same time, especially if you're on the like western coast of England, in the winter it like never gets super fucking harshly cold the way
That
it
makes
does
sense.
in other places in Europe.
I like the weather in Britain because I like vitamin deficiency.
Yeah, no, the weather probably doesn't help, but it probably is the fact that they have to, constantly push through the fact that they're still in they were a immense colonial power and a monarchy that probably the effects of that probably don't weigh too heavily on the working class population.
Probably.
no.
Correct. So fucking much.
I don't know if I could improvise that coherently. I'm glad I did.
Oh, nope.
Hell
Nope.
yeah.
Terrible. Computer, no. Damn it.
Computer,
Sorry.
no. No,
Computer, shut up.
Stop, computer.
Man.
Computer?
Some of these things genuinely amaze me how people don't go through this metadata. Because like half the time, I find them completely blank, and I'm like, okay, fine, you just wanted to create the file and just have it there. That's fine. I'm still pissed because it's said to be an official soundtrack and the metadata should be there, but I can understand. Then I find some where half of the metadata is missing in places. And like for the other half of the tracks, it's not. I'm just like, did you abandon halfway through? Like, what is the deal here? You know?
Very
Genuinely,
real, dude.
genuinely baffling.
Wait a second. Guys, did you know Alexander Hamilton was white?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
I did not know that Alexander Hamilton was white.
Hang on, who has been saying that Alexander Hamilton wasn't white?
It's a reference to the
People of
musical
color who
Hamilton.
Okay.
the people really dumb chronically online the folks of color who really are starved for representation probably.
Well, I was literally just making a joke about the musical Hamilton.
I
there's
mean,
probably
I fucking hate musicals with a burning passion, so...
Why?
Just go
Damn
to the
you!
Okay, so here's the thing. Either be a play or be an opera. Don't do this shit to me. Every time I go to a musical... I was at a Jekyll and Hyde show in Frankfurt a couple of years ago. And the fucking acting on stage was so good. And the tension was so great. And like every time a scene was like reaching its climax of like real, genuine, extremely good human interaction, they break out into fucking song and dance. Stop this.
You must hate
Cease.
Disney movies, don't you?
I've never seen a Disney film in my entire life.
Goddamn!
Damn.
When I was a kid, my grandma didn't let me see them. Not because she banned me from them. It's just, it never materialized. She preferred to show me
Wow.
adult movies. I did see Pixar
Oh.
movies, so if you know, I did see Pixar movies like The Incredibles, fucking Finding Nemo, and all that shit. I didn't see any Disney
Fair.
films.
Hmm.
Damn,
Okay,
that's
sure.
a shame.
Yeah, sure. Well,
I
at least
believe
it's some
your life.
Pixar.
I believe your life lacks whimsy.
Oh yes, of
No,
course
it
it
no.
does. But I find whimsy in the forest and not the
Yeah,
fucking
he is.
musicals.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be. Yeah, he's not. He's not totally lacking whimsy. Just a different type of whimsy. It's not. It's
I-
one we're very
I
not
have the
used to
whimsy
because.
of a green man living in the woods.
I mean, it's a good kind of whimsy,
That's
but
my sort of whimsy.
but why limit yourself to a single source of whimsy?
I am all about the aesthetic.
Oh, I see.
It needs to. It's
The aesthetic of
because
what?
the bit. Yeah,
Of
I don't
whimsy.
fucking. I don't like musicals. I'm not a fan. I don't like them.
I do.
Yeah, well,
Good
that's
for you.
not my fucking problem, is it?
Not my fucking problem,
It
bitch.
sounds
I
like a
mean-
you thing.
Well, I think it will be your problem when I go to your home and break your kneecaps, but alright.
Hey,
Truly.
Alex.
Yes.
He doesn't like animation either.
Yeah, I knew that one.
I mean, I like animation when it's comedy. I can do comedy animation because comedy is usually not trying to portray any like reasonable emotional verisimilitude.
So
It's
South Park.
it's just or like fucking it's just like ridiculous shit.
So when Rick tries to kill himself in the depressive episode, you don't find any of those scenes compelling when Rick and Morty get serious.
Rick and Morty never
Well-
gets really serious. The seriosity of it is just in the subtext.
I do
That-
have to see.
I mean, I haven't seen
That's
the
fair.
later seasons.
That's
If
fair.
they do get serious, it's like, okay, well, just wear a joke.
Mm.
But shit like Smiling
I-
Friends, I'm really looking forward to the second season of that.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it's
It disappoints me that you'll never watch Pantheon because beyond the fact that it's me wanting a cool guy I know in some capacity to like a thing I like, it's the fact that it's actually really good transhumanist science fiction.
Dude,
And-
I love Cowboy Bebop. I love the aesthetic. I love the premise. I love the fucking setting.
is
I love the characters.
50% that's pretty serious.
I cannot watch it. I cannot watch it.
What the fuck?
I love everything about it, but I just cannot watch it.
Cannot
What-
watch
what
what
happened?
again?
Okay, Cowboy Bebop. What is it about? Like when it's like non-comedy scenes, just like you find it uncomfortable
the
to
emotions
watch?
are too loud.
Yeah.
Uh,
mean- I understand
Yeah.
that reason. I did have that problem with anime in particular until I got used to it.
Until he
Over
got
time.
vaccinated and got autism, and then
Yes, exactly. Uh,
should have gotten
Yeah.
vaccinated a few more times.
I do understand your reasoning. I think it's valid. I am still going to kill you.
yeah. I'm sorry,
I
man.
know, I get it. It's.
You get it?
I
Damn,
think
bro.
We'll keep it
I
some-
understand your reasoning. It's valid.
We'll pay for your Horcruxes. Your physical form will just be destroyed, though. You need to be punished.
I'm trying to. I have to do it eventually with this body.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that, bro.
Might as well.
Yeah, and I'm sorry too. I don't want to do it. I just you don't give me a choice, you know.
Or you could try and vaccinate yourself with Pantheon. This is going to be a bit I do now is me trying to recommend him this show.
Go
You,
to the
you should
fucking-
try to inject yourself with autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
My
too.
doctor's like, "Why are you here? You were here last week." He's like, "No, listen. I'm trying to watch anime. I'm like, come on, just give me the fucking Japanese cartoon juice."
Yeah, maybe we'll cancel your schizophrenia since they're on opposite sides of the spectrum. Who knows?
No, actually, it will give you both. You will get the perfect brain type, the autismophrenic brain.
Yeah.
Autismophrenic?
Autismophrenic, yes. It's a brain that's only capable of hyper abstract and hyper specific modes of thinking.
The hallucinations you get are all of anthropomorphized anime girl trains. Or whatever, I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's That's
Oh.
real. That's very real.
They exist already too. Like, there's a fucking, I think it's Kantai collection that's fucking historical naval ships as anime girls.
No, yeah, I know
Yeah,
about
that
this.
whole
I've
shit.
I've seen this type of shit before.
Alright.
Uh,
Posh, what did you say?
Nah. Nothing much.
ah.
Yeah.
Right, it's gonna be time to end the stream in a
Motherfucker.
couple secs.
I'm going to fucking end you, you
Ah,
damn
sex.
motherfuckers.
Yes, in a
Watch
in a
Pantheon,
couple
it's very good,
secs.
everybody.
6.
No.
Yes.
So like about 1 minute?
I'm telling
2
you.
sexes? 1
No,
minute?
actually, we are at the 6 now. We've entered
Oh.
the 6 zone.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's by this stream. Goodbye.
Ah.
Damn.
Sex.
Shame.